So today's video is just going to be going through a few sort of big changes and updates, a few longer term projects that I've been working on in the background, and then a what's in my bag style video towards the end. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was my van build, and I've gone and purchased a 2015 VW Crafter. It's a medium wheelbase, so a little bit shorter than some of the bigger vans that you get out there, but I'm doing everything myself, completely DIY, windows, woodworking, roof racks, solar, everything I'm doing myself. So it's been quite a big project, and that's sort of preoccupied most of my time before Christmas. And I decided not to video just so I could focus on the build and get everything right, as it's sort of the first time I'm doing this. But yeah, when it's all said and done, I'll definitely do a van tour video, show you what it's all about, and for now I'll just throw up some progress snaps so you guys can see how it's going. Update number 2 that I just want to talk about quick is that I'm building a new website, and I've jumped on the Squarespace trend. This is not a sponsored video, but it was sort of the best balance between integrating a blog and a fully functioning e-commerce website. So that'll be coming soon. I'll throw up some little video clips here of my progress so far. I've been lucky enough this Christmas to be able to travel to South Africa. So that's where I'm filming this video from now. And so I've been getting in a lot of hiking, a lot of photography, and I'm doing a lot of videoing here as well. So in the future there should be a good amount of in-the-field videos coming soon. I can't develop any film here, so that's kind of the only hold up. But when I can get things developed and edited, then the videos will be coming shortly. So speaking of large format film photography, that kind of brings me on to the next thing I want to talk to you guys about today, which is something I'm trying out. It's a work in progress, minimalist, large format photography setup. So I always find it useful when I've got a big backpack on. I use some trekking poles. These are Caramore Carbon Trek. They're just cheap, easy to use, comfortable, and I find that I can hike a lot longer distances when I'm using this. So this is the Shimoda 60 liter. It's the Sea Pine, I think that's what they call it. And yeah, I really like this bag. Only problem is probably just it's got pretty limited air circulation on the back, but otherwise thoroughly enjoying it, and it gets the job done. I got it with the starter kit, so I've got some inserts and also got the rain cover, which has come in handy in the UK, but I haven't had to use it here yet. And you can see on the outside a couple sort of accessories. I've got this little water bottle. Takes sort of 1 to 2 liters depending on where I'm going and if there's any water available on the hike. So the other thing that I just keep on the outside of my bag is the Benro TMA28C carbon fiber tripod, and I paired that with a Benro B1 bullhead. So I really like this setup as my sort of lighter weight travel setup. It's got a good combination of some stability, working height, and weight. I think it comes in under 2 kilos for this whole thing, so pretty happy with that. In the bag I've got it split into 2 sections. One is the camera, and the other is all the accessories. Those fit really nicely into one of the small inserts. So the camera itself I actually wrapped in a Wanderers dark cloth from the Camera Company. This is their black 4x5 cloth. So far, so good. And got the black because it pairs nicely with the black edition 4x5 from Intrepid. Specifically went for this model because it's a few hundred grams lighter, which is always nice for hiking. I've just got the one lens. So this is the Nikkor 150W f5.6 on Global Zero, and yeah, absolutely love it so far. Lightweight, sharp, and really bright for focusing on ground glass. And then I just keep that in. This is an old digital lens pouch, soft pouch, and yeah, just pop that in there. Keeps it a little bit protected, but it's also soft enough that I can sort of squeeze it into the camera insert. So next in the accessory pouch is just a little loop. This is from Kaiser, it's an 8X loop, and nothing fancy, but does the trick for fine focusing. So another thing that is absolutely necessary for large format is a cable release. And I've just got this little short one, and it's actually a Nikon branded. It's the AR3. I think it's quite an old model, but I found this great deal on eBay for like, I think it was 10 quid, and yeah, does the job. So I'm just using 2 film holders this trip. This is probably one of the things I would change. I did say this is sort of a work in progress. I'd probably go up to a third. Just found that 4 shots is slightly restricting when you're out on location. You've done a 10-kilometer hike and then you don't have enough film to get the shots that you want. Yeah, these are just Toyo cut 4x5 that I got from Ford's Photographic up in Scotland. So I'm mainly shooting black and white film, and pretty essential to have a set of color filters. So this is just the filter adapter. It's the Koken Evo Z Pro, and then I've got the right step up ring that fits on my Nikon 150mm. So really happy with this, super easy to use, and then I've just got the 3 color filters. I got the black and white kit, but I don't really use green filter, so I've just got red, orange, and yellow. And then the other filter that I use quite frequently is the circular polarizer. Also from Koken, this is the Evo circular polarizer. It's the 105 mils, so really, really nice, and very happy with the results that I'm getting from this so far. Right, the last sort of necessary item is a spot meter. Now I've got the Minolta Spot Meter F, and yeah, I'm super happy with this purchase. It's significantly cheaper than getting something like a Pentax or one of the newer digital spot meters that you see on the market today. A couple other just sort of general accessories. I've got a notebook and pen just for recording all of my exposures. And then sometimes I take some sort of video or just general notes about the composition or how I was feeling when I was taking the photograph. So then I just got some cleaning, lens cleaning accessories. So I've got a little microfiber and a little brush for brushing off any larger pieces of dust. The last sort of large format accessory is actually this from a little thing called Quick Disc, and it's for if you ever have to calculate bellows extension. It's super, super handy, easy way to do it that requires almost no math at all. So then in terms of video, I've got a Sony ZV-1 with a Rode Video Micro, and that is on a Benro CF carbon fiber slim, and the little cheap tripod head that comes with. And yeah, that's super lightweight, really small, compact, which I've been really happy with over the last month and a half. So on the arm strap, just in the pocket there, I've got 2 spare video batteries for the Sony ZV-1, which is what I'm filming with now, and then a spare SD card. And in terms of hiking accessories, always have a head torch and some spare AAA batteries for the head torch. I always carry a few of these around just strapped to the camera bag. It's called a red WIP, and it's just sort of a bungee cord with a little fastener. Last but not least, always carry with me a little first aid kit. There we are. And band-aids, some paracetamol, a emergency foil blanket, some reflectors, and a bit of paracord. Let's see if I can find that. There we are. Just a tiny bit of paracord. And last but not least, some tape. Right, well that's everything in my bag at the moment. As I said, it's sort of work in progress, minimalist, large format setup. And that I probably add one more film holder, but not change too much else. And then whatever else you need to bring along for hiking at that specific location. You know, from sweatshirts and beanies, rain gear, and then if you're going to do multi-day hikes or backpacking, then that's a whole other set of gear that you've got to add to the setup. But for now, I'm pretty happy just doing these day trips, getting out doing 10, 20 kilometers and seeing what I can find with the camera. So I hope you enjoyed that little update and brief sort of what's in my bag at the moment. Lots of videos coming soon, out in the field, shooting the Intrepid 4x5, black and white, and very little bit of colour slide film. But for now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.